I was even questioning myself. I was thinking, you're not even able to take care of this child. Look, he's having all these behaviors and you're not able to handle him. And you're just helpless. That's why you can't even get pregnant, Marcela. Hello moms, welcome to my channel. My name is Marcela Collier and today I'm going to share with you my story. How I went from infertile, not being able to have kids, to be a parent coach. How did that happen? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe and to hit the notification bell. Seven years ago, I was battling infertility. I was trying to have a baby and I just couldn't. And we're going through all the sorts of treatments back in that time. We just couldn't get pregnant.
Qué pecado tienes. Qué pecado. I know. Let's get you warm.
I had a lot of faith, you know. I had the hope that one day I was going to be a mom. I knew I had a lot of love to give. I knew I could bless a child that didn't have the fortune to grow up in a functional, loving house. So we decided to do foster care. I remember the day that this beautiful child came to my home. I was in a meeting at church and I got a call from my husband, you need to go home now. They're going to drop him off. And I just remember grabbing my purse and running to meet this precious child. When this child came to my house, I opened the door and the first thing that he said was, "You're not my mom." At that second, I knew that it wasn't going to be easy. But it wasn't long until I realized that my motherly instinct and my love wasn't going to be enough. This child came from a problematic background and it affected greatly his behaviors. As well, he had some medical conditions. Long story short, his upbringing was avoiding him from one, attaching to us, and two, functioning not just in the house but even at school, at church, in the community. My strategies of do not hit or don't punch the wall, please don't hit your head, I want him to stop, right? Because it was terrifying for me seeing this child hitting himself. I felt helpless. I felt that anything that I would do make things worse. That's when I realized that yes, I had a lot of love to give. And yes, my husband and I had a lot of love to give. But love without understanding why this child is doing what he's doing, how we can help him. Love without understanding would not do anything. At the time, I was even questioning myself. I was thinking, you're not even able to take care of this child. Look, he's having all these behaviors and you're not able to handle him. And you're just helpless. That's why you can't even get pregnant, Marcela. Sometimes I thought that if right now you're struggling with fertility, I know a million things are crossing your mind right now. Is there something wrong with me? Is it because I'm not enough of a woman? Is it because what is happening here? We're trying to find answers. Let me tell you something. It is not you. It is not because you don't have what it takes. No, that is a lie, and that was a lie that I told myself. So I started reading parenting books, reading articles and different things and applying them, and I realized they were not working. He had a team of people, of different professionals. They were even thinking he needed to go to therapeutic foster care, which is living in a behavioral house, living in a house with professionals in behavioral health. That's the route that he was going. I knew I needed to do something. So I made the decision with my husband to become therapeutic providers. I became a therapeutic provider. Yes, I had a lot of training. That opened my eyes in a way that it wasn't just giving me the strategies to apply, that I knew why all these parenting tips and strategies and things I was learning online or with different books were not working. And it was because I had all the love to make this beautiful cake. Imagine I was a baker. I had all the love to make this beautiful cake. I had all the ingredients, all these parenting tips, all this knowledge, but I didn't know how to make it. I didn't know the process. I didn't know the steps. And my training to become a therapeutic provider taught me those steps, taught me that process. I had a misconception. I had a big misconception when it came to children's behaviors and how to handle children's behaviors. And I realized about this misconception when I finally got pregnant.
That's baby A.
We did an in vitro fertilization and I got pregnant with twin boys.
I grew.
My twin boys now, they're 3 years old. They're amazing. They're my whole life. But having them made me realize I was wrong in the way I was approaching children's behaviors. Because I was used to working with children with problematic backgrounds, with a lot of trauma, with a lot of things going on. And I thought that they would only be the ones that had high behaviors. I thought that my strategies, all the skills and understanding I learned, it was just for this kind of situation. My own children that came from a loving house, had no trauma, with high behaviors, doing things that I would look at them and I'm like, where did you learn that?
I'm sorry. I understand. It's so frustrating.
And I had an aha moment. The same way that I needed understanding to do therapeutic foster care, I needed understanding to raise my own children. Understanding of what? A deep understanding of their behaviors, why they behave the way they behave, where do their behaviors come from, and what do we do with them, and a deep understanding of how I react the way I react. What can I do differently to help me respond in a better way? And that's why I decided to start my YouTube channel, to start my Instagram account. Hello moms, I am Marcela with High Impact Club. High Impact Club is a big umbrella. We go to different schools and we train schools in discipline, in bullying, all this stuff. But I knew that High Impact was needing a second big component, and it was the parenting part. That's why I have High Impact Parents. So High Impact Club is the big umbrella, and then under High Impact Club I have High Impact Schools, which is what we do. We go to schools, and then what I told you. And High Impact Parents is this. Every week here, empowering you, mom and dad, if you're watching, empowering you with the understanding of your children's behaviors, of your own reactions, so you are able to discipline with understanding, and you are able to gain confidence, because that's what I want for you. I want you to be confident that you got this, mom, you got this, dad. You are able to raise happy, confident children. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe. I have an Instagram account, it's the same name, High Impact Club. I'm there every day with the same thing. Every day I'm there encouraging you, and plus I show you a lot of behind the scenes with the twins, different things I do. So I encourage you to go to Instagram and follow me there and subscribe to my channel.